So this time we'll be talking about what if I act like myself and people think I'm crazy? Hello, my name is Augustus, and I learn about social barriers and norms to help people become their true self in life. This particular topic we'll be talking about is what if I act like myself and people think I'm crazy? Well, I like being myself, and hopefully you do too, because it's a very relaxing feeling to be able to feel carefree and be able to share your opinions and not having to feel like you're very restrained at all. And I feel like that's how it should be. We should feel like we have the freedom to express who we are. But why aren't all of us doing that? And some of us are afraid of expressing who we are because people might think we're weird or something. But here, I want to give you a few points that I want to talk about to kind of bring things into perspective. Hopefully, this will encourage you to do the same. So the first point is when you stand for something, there will always be someone that just doesn't like you. You can't really just please everyone. If you want to please anyone, you're actually not really pleasing everyone. Because right now, looking at the presidential race, you have Trump and you have Hillary. Both want to be presidents, but you can only please one. So one person will be upset. So whenever there is a stand being made, you can't please everyone. So don't even try to please everyone. Like, if you want to go ahead and pick a restaurant to go to eat, there will be some people that don't like it. So I'm not saying don't go deliberately, don't consider the needs of, that's your friends, your group, or your coworkers, but don't be afraid to voice your need. Don't be afraid to show yourself, because know that no matter what the circumstances is, if you stand for something, if you show your opinion, there will always be someone that just doesn't like your opinion for whatever reason. And that's normal. That's normal. And I want to give you some examples that at least famous examples that will kind of support you in that way. It kind of demonstrate to you that these things happen. Like Gandhi, Rosa Parks, who's didn't want to give up her seat because the uh, the she was an African American, and because of racial issues, they were trying to kick her off the bus, but she stood there for that stance. Abraham Lincoln, he stood for the cause of slavery. And here we'll just take someone even more recent, like Steph Curry. Like Steph Curry, one of the nicest guys possible. Like amazing family, and he's like a role model basketball player. But the thing is, him just by being himself, look at why he still gets like mean tweets. Why does he still get hate on pretty much everything? So there are a lot of people who like Steph Curry, but there's also a lot of people that just don't like him because that's who he is. So if people like him and other people that stood up for their cause having their own stance and they are still getting hated on, that means if we just voice our own opinions, yeah, these kind of things will happen. So be okay with people disagreeing with you. Be okay with people thinking that what you're doing is different, or sometimes they might not even like it. Because this is who you are. Learn to express yourself. The second point I want to touch on is if you make a habit of not speaking, then people will treat you as if you don't speak. Like, if you don't make a practice of acting like yourself, speaking for yourself, then the downside is people will think that you don't speak, or people will think that you don't have a personality, or people don't think that you want to be yourself or don't care about being yourself. So that's the downside, which is, in a sense, for you, silence. And that's a horrible feeling. It's a horrible feeling. Like, we, as people, we teach others how to treat us. If we go out there and in a group, we usually just try to conform to the people around us and not trying to stick out, then people will think we don't have any personality and we have no opinions, we don't want to speak up, and then so they ignore us or they assume that we don't have anything good to say. So make a practice of voicing your opinions. Like saying, oh, I like purple. I want to go eat at this restaurant. Or like, I think this movie is better. Or I think this selection of cars has this kind of benefits. There are a lot of things where you can express your opinions on, and you don't have to be rude about it. You can do all these things in a respectful way. But the point is, make a practice to voice your opinions naturally. Don't be imposing, but learn to express your voice. Practice your voice. And learn to like your voice. The last point that I want to talk about is challenges are one of your keys to maturing as a person. A truly strong person can stand in the face of challenge. And when other people stand up to you and they think you're crazy, you can be able to stand there and say, this is who I am. These are my boundaries. This is my identity. And that displays true strength. And this also grows your confidence. The more other people really try to test you or say like, oh, I don't like this about you. I don't like when you act like yourself. Then every time when you see and look back in your identity and say, this is who I am, you strengthen who you are. And when someone tries to do things that are not you, you can clearly say, yeah, I'm sorry. That's not who I am. I'm not going to try that. And you can be able to tell who you are with clarity. Challenges grow you. They don't feel good, but they grow you. So, in summary, the 3 points are, when you stand for something, there will always be someone that doesn't like you. And 2, if you make a habit of not speaking, then people will treat you as if you don't speak. And then the 3rd point is, challenges are one of your keys to maturing as a person. So embrace that. So I really hope that you're growing from all these things that are kind of showing you and be able to help you change or grow, expand your perspective. And hope you're learning. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care. So this one we'll be talking about, what if I act like myself, but people think I'm crazy?